país, un recinto poderoso, es digno de ese estatus.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, when it comes to youth and potential, Peter, it's hard to look past Pedri, who is probably going to have a very busy game here. I think he's got everything that you need to play in a midfield role, and he's so cute and clever with any aspect of the game in that department, which is usually the busiest part of any field. He will always find a way of standing out because of his beautiful, beautiful passing.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Nico Williams does really well to win the ball there. He's in a great position here. And it's Cucurella. Cucurella. Fabian Ruiz. Pedri. Fabian Ruiz. And here's the chance to counter. The defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Rodri. Fabian Ruiz. Pedri spread out to the left. Pedri. Out towards the flank. There will be a throw-in. And it's Cucurella. He is just caressing the ball. Looking for a decent ball in. Real chance here. Moved on forwards. Chance here to counter. Always onto this.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Well timed, excellent interception. Abdulhamid. Abdulhamid forwards and with intent. Cucurella. Fabian Ruiz. Pedri.
Nico Williams really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And it's played forward. Played out to the right. That's an imaginative pass. Llorente can get it clear. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Saudi Arabia clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Eric Garcia gets across to intercept that. Rodri. Eric Garcia. Fabian Ruiz. Pau Kubasi shifted upfield. Yamal gets flagged offside. Can he latch on to this? Saudi Arabia have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Defending of the desperate variety. Turns and goes back. Great defending, strong and determined. Mikel Oyarzabal. Yamal. Now it's Oyarzabal. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. He's had a crack. Yamal. Looking here to chip it through. Fired deep towards the back post. Nico Williams. Mikel Oyarzabal. Yamal. Yamal has a look inside the box. Fabian Ruiz played out towards the right wing. And here's decent chance! It's their first effort on goal.
Well, the way he set himself up was just so clever. No wonder he's disappointed.
That's really well manoeuvred. Pau Kubasi cuts out the pass. Played into space out wide. So what can they make of this? Oh, there's a probing ball. And it's hoisted clear. Pedri. Do have a chance to counter here. Nico Williams. Fabian Ruiz. Rodri. Fabian Ruiz. And here's Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal! It's a loose ball. Oh, they could be caught out here. Llorente crossed into the box. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. He thumps it clear. Pedri. Fabian Ruiz. Yamal. Oh, good take in a good area.
Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
Shapes to shoot! It's really well cleared. Abdul Hamid. Aim forwards. Eric Garcia gets over and intercepts. Rodri. Abdul Hamid. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's played forward. Rodri. Yamal. Eric Garcia. Nico Williams. Fabian Ruiz. Nico Williams looking to get on the end of this. He's onto it in a flash. Llorente makes the interception. He's away. Takes a shot. There was plenty of power on that. Yamal. Rodri. Kubasi. Fabian Ruiz. Yamal. Kubasi. Rodri. That is a great pick out. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And it's Cucurella. Cucurella. Out to the left it goes. Over to the left. And here's Nico Williams. Played into the middle. That's a lovely, neat pass. Eric Garcia. Pedri. Pedri laid out to the left flank. Now it's Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal. Yes, great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Calmly anticipates. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Now that's well seen too. Saudi Arabia making a great start. They're certainly the team on the front foot at the moment.
Might have come as a minor shock to their opponents, who look like they're taken slightly aback. Could be a chance to do some meaningful damage now.
Oh, that's a nice ball. Now it's Yamal. He's got away. Moved on forwards. And the counter is on.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
And here's Nico Williams. Fabian Ruiz. Rodri. And here's Oyarzabal. The referee's awarded a free kick. Yamal! Gets good distance on it. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Yamal, no way through, so back it comes. And it's Rodri. That's a nicely weighted pass. And now the breakaway. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Yamal, always onto this. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. And it's Pedri. Brilliantly cut out. Pedri is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the task, did he?
Long ball by the goalkeeper. Nicely intercepted. Well read, nice interception. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. It's gone for a throw-in. Abdul Hamid. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any error.
Header! Couldn't quite control it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Abdul Hamid. Pedri. Yamal spread out to the left. Now it's Williams. Up he goes! Another header, but again the same outcome.
Spain really need to convert one of these chances now. This service is good, but the finishing is pretty wasteful.
Aim forwards, and he cuts out the supply. Out to the right. Oh, nice touch. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Moved on forwards. That has been cut short. And it's Pedri. Fabian Ruiz. And here's Nico Williams. Pedri, delicate ball, and it needs to be. Pedri plays it short. Llorente. Maybe goalless, but it is not without interest.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Yamal. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Quarter of an hour played. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Mikel Oyarzabal. Now, who's going to be first to this? And it's Abdul Hamid. Cross goes in there. And he's there to get it away. he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Cucurella.
Fabian Ruiz.
Pedri.
Eric Garcia.
Cucurella. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Pedri. Now it's Yamal. Out to the left it goes. That's an excellent interception. Abdul Hamid. Abdul Hamid goes forward. And it's been played through. Nice interception, well timed. That's going to go a long way. And it's Abdul Hamid. Lovely bit of skill. Showing good feet. Oh, it's played into the area. Nico Williams. Pedri. Abdul Hamid cuts it out. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Now, what's he got in mind? Nico Williams. Pedri. Over to the left. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Kubasi. Eric Garcia. Fabian Ruiz. Eric Garcia. Oyarzabal. Great work on the overlap. Pedri wins the duel this time. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Nico Williams. Yamal. And here's Oyarzabal. Great defending, strong and determined. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And here's... Can he find the finish? Abdul Hamid. Eric Garcia. Fabian Ruiz. Yamal. Rodri. Llorente. Can he get onto this? Yamal. Yamal's cross. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Nico Williams. Abdul Hamid gets a foot in here. Long ball looking to counter. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. There's the header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Has a look and plays it forward. Lovely feet. Can he finish? And it's Abdul Hamid. Oh, that's nice. Abdul Hamid. He can get that clear. Yamal. That's clear cut. It's a free kick. They've got rid. Yamal. And the finish! And it's Abdul Hamid. Pedri. Pedri. Fabian Ruiz. Pedri. Yamal. Pedri. There are a few waiting for it. Very nicely done. So who's he picking out? Gets it away. And here's Pedri. Rodri. Chance! It's anyone's ball now. He'll try to keep this alive. Nico Williams with the slide tackle there. Eric Garcia. Cucurella. Eric Garcia. Fabian Ruiz, gently done. Oyarzábal is onto this. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Clears it away. it's Cucurella. Cucurella, now the ball in. Tries to get it clear. Oh, a delicate chip through. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Proves too strong. Rodri, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Fabian Ruiz. Pedri. Yamal. He's through here. Cuts out the pass. And it's played forward. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Abdul Hamid. Played through for the wide man. Llorente with the clearance. Pau Kubasi, long ball upfield. And that's been won straight back. And he's managed to get free. Oyarzabal. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Fabian Ruiz. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Moved on forwards. Now that's well seen too. Rodri. Eric Garcia. Nico Williams. Now he's off and running. And it's played forward. And he shoots! Sticks it away! Oh, offside.
Yeah, the assistant did have his flag up. The referee seemed to spot it late, though. Nevertheless, the right decision.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Keeper's got good distance on that. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And the keeper has it. Eric Garcia. Cucurella. Fabian Ruiz. Abdul Hamid gets over and intercepts. Aim forwards, calmly anticipates. Rodri, gently done. Ball is over the line. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
Fabian Ruiz. Eric Garcia. Rodri.
Pedri. Moved on forwards. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Pedri, Yamal, Nico Williams, Cucurella, Pedri,
Fabian Ruiz.
Kubasi, Pedri, Yamal, Oyarzabal. That's a little off target. That's really well manoeuvred. That has been cut short.
And it's played forward. Fabian Ruiz.
Tries a measured ball. Defending of the desperate variety. Yamal. Llorente. And here's Yamal. And it's Rodri. And here's Yamal. Llorente. Now here's the delivery. Aim forwards. It's an inviting looking ball, that. He's going to be disappointed with that.
Rodri. Eric Garcia. Fabian Ruiz.
Kubasi. Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's come back to the keeper. Lofted upfield. Cucurella. Nico Williams. And here's Oyarzabal. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Played back to the goalkeeper. Moved on forwards. Eric Garcia, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing.
Fabian Ruiz.
Spread out to the left. He's found the way through. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball.
Rodri. Llorente. Eric Garcia. And it's played forward.
Succumbs to the pressure.
Fabian Ruiz.
And here's Nico Williams. Cucurella. That is lovely. Now it's Williams. Oh, sweet feet. In it comes. And it's hoisted clear. That's a throw. He's had a shot! That's really well manoeuvred. That's a fabulous ball. Big chance! Mighty close.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
KYRGYZ, and he goes cross-field.
Fabian Ruiz.
And here's Nico Williams. Pedri. Now it's Williams. Williams' cross. Bit of a misjudgment. Abdul Hamid. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And he cuts out the supply. Pedri.
Rodri.
Oyarzabal. Oh, good spread. Llorente could try cutting inside here. A chance to play it in. He's in a good position here.
Eric Garcia. Rodri.
And it's Llorente. Pedri. Yamal. Danger averted for now. Spain have reclaimed it.
Fabian Ruiz. Fabian Ruiz.
Played out towards the right wing. Throw it. Yamal does really well to win the ball there. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Great defending, strong and determined. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Oh, well measured. Oyarzabal, he has found the way through. Oyarzabal! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
That was some seriously slick play. Pretty much textbook apart from the finish. Very impressive movement.
Still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Strong running down that left flank. Yamal shifted upfield. Thinks one through. KYRGYZ can get it clear. Oh, what a climb! Oh, not the best of headers. Out to the left it goes. Nico Williams. Picks it up out wide. That's tidy. Nico Williams.
Rodri.
And here's Yamal.
Rodri.
Abdulhamid. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Kubasi. Now it's Oyarthabal. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, they could break here. Oh, perfectly measured that. And that has been clubbed away. And that is out of play. Fires it in low. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Nico Williams wins the duel this time. He's shifting through the gears here. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Cucurella, and that's aimed into the middle. And he's there to clear it. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Kubasi. Pau Kubasi played out to the left flank. And it's Cucurella. Williams. He's got space in the air. Tries a shot! Cleared without complication. Kubasi. Yamal. Now it's Llorente. Oh, that's neat. It's a good-looking delivery. Cleared away. Abdulhamid. Is onto it in a flash. Nico Williams. Nico Williams. Pedri. And it's played forward. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Well timed, excellent interception. Fabian Ruiz. And it's Cucurella. Cucurella crosses. Aim forwards. Pau Kubasi getting this one clear. Cucurella. Rodri. Kubasi. Rodri. Rodri, nicely aimed pass. Now it's Williams. And it's Abdulhamid. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Nico Williams. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Yamal. Rodri. Kubasi. Eric Garcia. Over to the left. Well read, nice interception. Cucurella. And reclaimed it in a trice. Nico Williams. Cucurella picks it up now. A corner it is then. Puts it away. Fabian Ruiz plays it in. Abdul Hamid.
It's a mighty effort! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Moved on forwards. Now that's well seen too. Just ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Yamal. And here's Llorente. Fabian Ruiz. Abdul Hamid. Driven forward. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And that was very necessary.
Fabian Ruiz.
Kubasi.
Out to the right.
That has been cut short. Llorente. Yamal. Kubasi.
Eric Garcia,
Gently done. And it's Ruiz. Mikel Oyarzabal. Pedri. Pedri. Now this could be a chance. Abdul Hamid. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Fabian Ruiz. Pedri. Played out wide. Cucurella. Climbs up big!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
We are into stoppage time. Played out to the right. Aimed in towards the centre. Keeper's dealt with that. Can he deliver? Now then, the ball's come loose. Goes down, but nothing given. Chooses to go back. And it's Abdul Hamid. Kubasi. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Kubasi. Playing cross-field, changing the point of attack. Aim forwards. Eric Garcia makes the interception. Fabian Ruiz shifted upfield. And it's played forward. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Kubasi.
Fabian Ruiz.
Spread out to the left. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. And we are up to the break.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Spain clearly have been the better side here, so if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Cucurella.
Fabian Ruiz.
Kubasi.
Rodri.
Calmly anticipates. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Ah, such a clever touch. Cross. And he's heaved it away. Mikel Oyarzabal. Pedri.
Fabian Ruiz.
Kubasi. Pau Kubasi has played it long. Clearly not happy with that. Tries a deft little ball.
Spain have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Fabian Ruiz.
Pau Kubasi forwards and with intent. That's really well manoeuvred. And the pass is intercepted. Yamal. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Knocks it out wide. Played back in. Nice control. Llorente, gently done. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Fabian Ruiz.
Nico Williams. And here's Pedri. Out to the left it goes. Williams. Defending of the desperate variety. Is onto it in a flash. That's good play. Nico Williams. Cucurella.
Eric Garcia. Fabian Ruiz.
And it's played forward. Aim forwards. Nico Williams. Pedri. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Pedri. Nico Williams providing an outlet on that flank. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Moved on forwards. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Nico Williams. Rodri. Llorente. Rodri. It'll be a throw-in. So here comes a substitution. Moved on forwards. And claimed it back swiftly. That's a cute ball. Unai Simon tries from a long way out. A whisker high.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Rodri. Fabian Ruiz. Kubasi. Oh, can he get onto this? Can he get onto this? Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And it's played forward. Llorente cuts it out. Rodri. Eric Garcia. Fabian Ruiz. That's really well manoeuvred. And he cuts out the supply. Abdul Hamid. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance already. Played in with purpose. That's well blocked, and back out it comes. Nico Williams. Fabian Ruiz. And the shot! And that's off target.
Saudi Arabia really have been deserted by their composure and allowed frustration to take over, and it's not a good sign.
Fabian Ruiz. Quality ball. Out for a throw. Get a throw in. Aim forwards. Over to the left. Now it's Williams. Lobbed in behind. That has been knocked clear. Ball's gone out of play. Crossed into the middle. That's been drilled forward. Pedri. And here's Oyarzabal. Yamal. And here's Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal! Oh, just fizzes past the post.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Looks to the other side. It's an inviting looking ball, that. He is through here. That's very neat. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. He's cut it out. Llorente.
Fabian Ruiz.
Pedri. Played towards the other side. Llorente. And it's Pedri. Pedri. Played into space out wide. Well timed, excellent interception.
Rodri.
Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Rodri shifted upfield. Abdul Hamid. Aim forwards. How Kubasi gets across to intercept that. Pedri. Pedri forwards and with intent. He has found the way through. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And that has been cleared. Yamal. Oh, it's Fabian Ruiz. And a chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Cucurella cuts out the pass. Pedri. Abdul Hamid. Moved on forwards. Cucurella gets over and intercepts.
Eric Garcia.
Llorente. Kubasi.
Rodri. Eric Garcia.
That's really well manoeuvred. Nico Williams. Now he's off and running.
Fabian Ruiz.
Nico Williams.
And here's Oyarzabal.
Pedri probing pass.
Now it's Williams. Saudi Arabia going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. And it's played forward.
Oh, nicely intercepted. And back to the goalkeeper. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Fabian Ruiz.
Yamal.
Yamal played out to the left flank.
Hit into the middle. And he's there to clear it. Deftly away.
Eric Garcia have it back and can go again.
Nico Williams. That has found him in acres of space. Williams.
Nico Williams tries a cross. And it's corner.
Pedri with the short one.
Now it's Pedri. And out it comes again. Saudi Arabia keep the ball, but can't do anything meaningful with it. Rodri. Now it's Williams.
Pedri spread out to the left. And it's hoisted clear.
Spain have got it back and they'll have another go.
Nico Williams. Cucurella looking to hit the byline here. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. That's a throw.
And here's Nico Williams.
Very nicely done. Plenty waiting in the middle.
Pedri. And it's Ruiz.
Crossing. Clears it away. Oh, easy pickings there. Kubasi. So we've reached the hour mark. Plenty of action at either end, just nothing to show for it.
Well, from an Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Up towards the front line. Oh, Red, nice interception. That's really well manoeuvred.
And it's Abdul Hamid.
Keeps on running. Oh, that's neat. He's shooting! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Pau Kubasi
Forwards and with intent.
Fabian Ruiz. And here's Oyarzabal.
Oyarzabal played out to the left flank. Nico Williams.
Fabian Ruiz.
Out to the left it goes. Aim forwards. Moved on forwards. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Fabian Ruiz. Nico Williams. Out to the right. Abdul Hamid played with finesse. Just too much on that. And a goal kick. Rodri. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Kubasi. Pedri. Yamal. Yamal played over towards the opposite flank. Cucurella. Fabian Ruiz. And it's Pedri. Mikel Oyarzabal. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Fabian Ruiz. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Pedri! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Rodri. Pedri. Eric Garcia. Oh, good spread. Cleared away and claimed it back swiftly. Rodri. Pedri played out towards the right wing. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Oh, smashing header! Hit with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Oh, this looks sharp. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Fabian Ruiz. And it's played forward. And it's Abdul Hamid. Abdul Hamid, oh, that's a clever looking ball. Llorente attempts a clearance. Oh, that's nice. Rodri, forwards and with intent. Pedri. And here's Oyarzabal. That's surely a foul, free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Yamal! Glorious! A finish right from the top draw. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed. Spain have penetrated for the first time.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
That's really well manoeuvred.
Pedri. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Ambitious ball here. Tries to get it clear. Might be danger. Goes for a shot! And a shot! He can get that clear. And reclaimed it in a trice. Yamal. Llorente. That is lovely. Yamal. Quick ball upfield. Yeah, he's found him there. And that's going to be a booking. Players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. Stop from the keeper.
Marcos Llorente clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And that has been cleared. And it's Rodri. And here's Ruiz. Pedri. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. The message is clear, none shall pass. Oyarzabal! Just a whisker away. Abdul Hamid. They've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Oyarzabal. And here's Yamal. Pedri. Kubasi. Llorente. And here's Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal. That was very necessary. Cucurella have it back and can go again. Shoots! And he hits the net. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring.
You have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
Spain are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Eric Garcia. Spain have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Pedri. Nico Williams. Yamal looking to add to his goal. And it's Llorente. And he's there to clear it. Spain have reclaimed it. Fabian Ruiz. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Fabian Ruiz. And here's Oyarzabal. That's pretty clear, it is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Yamal! Oh, crossbar! And they've got rid. Muscular approach does pay off here. Abdul Hamid. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. That's a good run down the left. Williams' cross. Shot, surely! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Yamal. Pedri. Over to the left. And that is a little undercooked. Abdul Hamid. Abdul Hamid shifted upfield. And that's put paid to a promising move. Pau Kubasi aim forwards. Llorente. Eric Garcia. Cucurella. Fabian Ruiz. Kubasi. Played towards the front line. Yamal chasing after it. Looks to the other side. And it's Abdul Hamid. Oh, nice touch. Pedri. Cucurella. Kubasi. Pau Kubasi, gently done. And it's played forward. Abdul Hamid makes the interception. Now it's Williams. And here's Pedri. Nico Williams. Nice looking ball. Now it's come to nothing. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Up towards the front line. Now that's well seen too. Eric Garcia moved on forwards. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Abdul Hamid. There's the delivery. Al-Kubasi clears it away. Eric Garcia forwards and with intent. And they've got a throw. Pedri. Kubasi. Eric Garcia. Cucurella. Pedri. Now it's Oyarzabal. Yamal. Mikel Oyarzabal. And here's Pedri. And here's Oyarzabal. That's really well manoeuvred. He's shifting through the gears. Shot a goal! They've done it! Right back in the game! Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Al-Kubasi shifted upfield. Llorente. Llorente tries making a foray down the right. And it's Pedri. And the shot!
Spain surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
That's been drilled forward. Spread out to the left. Fabian Ruiz. Nico Williams. Oyarzabal. Yamal. Rodri. Cuts out the pass.
Spain clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Aim forwards. Yamal. Llorente. Here's Oyarzabal. This physical challenge. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Yamal. Yamal.
Aimed in towards the centre.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Driven forward. It's an inviting looking ball, that. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Long ball by the goalkeeper. Llorente, gently done. And here's Oyarzabal. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Tries to get it clear.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And here's Llorente!
Should have put that one away.
Marcos Llorente really should have done better there. I just hope for his sake that he doesn't live to regret that.
Abdul Hamid. Has a look and plays it forward. And he's there to clear it. Eric Garcia. Fabian Ruiz. Kubasi. Nico Williams. Pedri. Fabian Ruiz. Eric Garcia. Kubasi. Eric Garcia. Played out to the right. Yamal is onto it in a flash.
Saudi Arabia really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Yamal. Fabian Ruiz. Eric Garcia. Nico Williams. Pedri. Kubasi. Yamal. Rodri. Out to the left it goes. Great chance!
Oh, that could cost them.
He really didn't cover himself in any glory. His finishing let him down when he needed it most.
He certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Spectacular save!
Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Nice control. Time to deliver. Muscular approach does pay off here. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Defending of the desperate variety. Plenty waiting in the middle. Ah, such a clever touch. Swings it across. Cucurella with the clearance. Done delicately. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's Abdul Hamid. Chance for a shot! And the lead stays intact, just.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
Cucurella. Eric Garcia. Out to the right. Oh, can he get onto this? Abdul Hamid. He's gone for goal! Can he finish? No, not quite.
They're probably getting frustrated by the lack of chances, I suppose. Oyarzabal really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, good spread. He's in space and looking for options.
Saudi Arabia really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Here's Oyarzabal. Great defending, strong and determined. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Hangs one in. And it's hoisted clear. Pedri. And here's Oyarzabal. He's got to be in here! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Fabian Ruiz. Rodri. Eric Garcia. Fabian Ruiz. Cucurella. Eric Garcia. Rodri. Kubasi. Pedri. Nico Williams. Now it's Oyarzabal. Has a shot!
This is a show of real intent to add another goal to their lead. No hesitation whatsoever.
Oyarzabal. Cucurella. Pedri. Now it's Williams. Pedri, that's a delicate pass. Can he get onto this? A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And that's been won straight back. Does really well to win the ball there. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Played out to the right. That's good play. A chance to play it in.
keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Eric Garcia moved on forwards. Wins the duel this time. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Proves too strong. Into the last 5 minutes.
Saudi Arabia really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Rodri. Pedri. Yamal. And here's Oyarzabal. And it's Pedri. Llorente. Corner it is. And it's been taken short. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Spain really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
And he cuts out the supply.
Saudi Arabia really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Llorente. He is just caressing the ball.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode. They seem to have lost their sense of direction. It should be higher up the pitch.
Short changes him with that pass.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Yamal. Yamal. Llorente. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Abdul Hamid. Oh, there's a probing ball. Pau Kubasi gets over and intercepts. Well timed, excellent interception.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
And it's played forward. Llorente. Kubasi. Eric Garcia. Cucurella. Eric Garcia forwards and with intent. Fabian Ruiz, too strong for his opponent there. Rodri. Fabian Ruiz. Pau Kubasi played out to the left flank. Pedri. Cucurella. Nico Williams. And here's Oyarzabal. Nico Williams. Now here's the delivery.
Spain nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Abdul Hamid chooses to go cross-field. Rodri. Llorente. Pedri. And here's Oyarzabal. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's played forward.
Spain can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
He's onto it in a flash. And that's a throw. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Nico Williams. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And he's there to clear it. That's a corner kick. And it's Rodri. That has been cut short. Clipped into space. This could be their final throw of the dice. They've played it short, and it's Abdul Hamid. Saudi Arabia desperately need a goal, and this could well be their last chance. Real chance!
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Rodri. Yamal. Llorente, and he goes cross-field. Not much subtlety about that challenge. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. KYRGYZ with the clearance. He's in plenty of space here. That's going to go a long way. Yamal. Pedri. What a throw in. Great defending, strong and determined. Fabian Ruiz, who's set up one goal so far. Rodri. Yamal. Pedri. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Delivered across. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And that's that. Spain pull through. Sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Spain really were always favourites to start with, and try as they might, you always knew that their opponents were only going to emerge with little more than their pride intact.